Well, I wish I could give you the tea, but mine's just a little bit tart, and that's why it's called Leah's Lemonade. Really excited to be with a culture icon here, Saucy Santana. What's up?
Hey, what's going on?
I'm excited to talk to you because, I mean, really you put on for the culture. And I think that we're going to look back several years from now and see your impact, even if people don't see it now. So I'm excited to talk to you. First, we're going to get into the single, 1-800-BAD-BITCH. Where did the concept for the callers come in? Because I thought that was so creative.
I feel like, I guess 1-800, when I heard 1-800-BAD-BITCH, it just made me think of like, just being like a kid and, you know, watching like, it's so many different things, watching like Sex Lines, watching, Miss Cleo them, like, you know, it just gave me like, it really just gave me Hotline, Pretty Ricky, when we was like teenagers at the skating ring. So I was like, you know, that's cute. So it just gave me the caller idea, like, you know, different men calling my phone, they don't have the money, so I gotta cuss their ass out and let them know.
Yeah, I need to live that lifestyle because I don't be cussing them out enough.
Oh, for real? Oh yeah, you gotta set the tone.
Okay, so I was gonna bring this up later, but since we're talking about it, I tell people all the time that I think that like the city girls coming on the scene and the lifestyle that you all live really gave root to the, you know, we see all the time on TikTok. I know you're big on TikTok, the black girl luxury era. Before the city girls came out, nobody was saying black girl luxury.
Yeah.
What about that lifestyle? Because I don't think people really understand. And I got an actual homegirl from Miami who talks about like, girl, we don't go to the clubs and pay for stuff. Like that's really a lifestyle for y'all.
Thing. Yes, of course. Some people call it pretty girl privilege. I think just basically, you just setting a tone with these niggas because they gonna ask you for something, and regardless if you want to give it up or not, you just need to already they just need to already know to come suited and valid. If you're not suited up and in the field, slide, because niggas are really trying to get as much as they can out of you. You talking to me, talking my ear off all night, and when the bill comes, I gotta pay for it. I'm aggravated, and now I'm very turned off and don't want to engage in nothing else.
Right.
So, some people try to, and then you know, it really be the men that try to make you feel bad for asking, or make you feel bad for having this attitude, like, you know, you gotta pay up. I want Chanel. I want this. I want my rent paid. I want my la la la. But you know, girls are just naturally, to me, like nurturers. So it's like, even when a girl fucking with a nigga, she gon' do that. She gon' cook, clean. It's programmed in you. You being a woman. So it's like, yeah,
pay it up.
Pay it up.
See, and see, I'm a Texas girl, so we didn't get that. That's a real Florida lifestyle. Okay, but 1-800-BAD-BITCH. You know, you put out a project 2 years ago. Is this leading up to a new album?
Yeah, that's what I'm working on now. You know, summertime is my time to shine. So, I'm rolling the singles out. We getting ready for a project in the summer, and it's gonna be lit. You know, me and my sisters. You know, we have that city girl summer. Dog walker summer music. This is the time to put your coochie cutters on, pop your shit, shake ass, and just have fun. So it's definitely on the way.
Okay, and we ready for that. Now I know you've been saying, putting in the atmosphere that you want a feature with Gucci. What is that gonna sound like? Like in your mind, if you approach him about a record, like is it giving that classic trap? Is it giving like Saucy Santana spin? What is it?
It's definitely classic trap. I already actually had the record for Gucci. It's just getting Gucci on the record. But I had the record already. And it's just me. It's me. It's still very Santana, but it's definitely trap. It reminds me of the field I was in before I started rapping. And we're gonna leave it at that.
No, I'm really interested though. This is something that I've been wanting to ask you. So I know you used to be in the streets a lot, and one of the things you said in the interview that I thought was really interesting is you was like, I didn't need for anything. Like my mama was good, and I was still in those streets. Do you find a correlation between maybe you not being able to express yourself sexually with like why you wanted to be in the street? You couldn't experiment in that way, so you was out there like that?
I think it for me being in the streets, it wasn't even about sexuality then. I think it was just about me being in the streets. I feel like in life you should have street smarts as well as book smarts. Yeah. So my little brother went a different direction. He listened to my mom and them. He went to college. He did everything. So he's in honor roll. Like he likes football. So he's in college. You know, he did a football thing and all that, but he knows nothing about the streets. He has no street smarts. Yeah. And I just don't think that's safe for just real life. You know, you're supposed to know when people trying to finesse you. You're supposed to know when, you know, you're supposed to be able to see the red flags. So I just wanted to be in the streets. I wanted to figure out, why can't I go to the projects? What's over there that you don't want me to go over there? You know, why can't I hang out in the trap? What's in the trap that I'm not supposed to go over there? So I was kind of the rebellious kid, but turning to the streets and just really getting in the field, I feel like taught me a lot. It made me responsible. It made me hardworking. It just I learned a lot of things that a school could have taught me, or that I probably wouldn't have just wanted to hear word of mouth. I actually lived through and experienced a lot of stuff that just molded me how I am today.
Yeah. And I always think that's interesting because you talked about when you were 17, you came out, and then you being in the streets. What was that like?
That was also another thing that was tough. And so that's, like I said, built me how I am today. So I was able to come now being a black, feminine, gay boy in hip hop. I was able to be able to come in and know how to stand my ground, and you know, because I used to really be in the field with hood niggas, like running me out the trap, like you can't come. I'm like, who can't come here? Yes, I am. I'm outside, and we all getting money, so we gonna all respect each other in this space. And at first, niggas was not having it. They was like, this is foreign. You ain't supposed to be out here. You ain't supposed to be out here with us in the field like that. And so I stood my ground out, and you know, it was what it was. So it's like I just learned so many different things. I know a lot of gay people that are timid and that are nervous and that are you know, just get kind of like insecure, like, oh, I can't be in these spaces. Yes, you can. There's nothing wrong. You chilling. You ain't disrespecting nobody. You not doing nothing wrong. You in this space and you doing you. And you comfortable with yourself, just like everybody else in this space comfortable with themselves. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I love that. And I love how you've, like, become an advocate. I mean, unwillingly, you've just been yourself, right?
Yeah.
I'm interested to know, so Lil Nas X talked about when he did his first album, a lot of people didn't want to work with him because he was openly gay. Do you run into that issue? Because people love you, but I know it's still hip-hop, right?
Yeah, it's still hip-hop. Now, I have a lot of, now just within the world, a lot of men are kind of
coming around.
They're coming around, but when I first started rapping in 2019, niggas was not having it. They was like, hey, we don't know what that is. We don't know what this is. He got lashes, a beard, nails. There's a lot going on. He got to stay over there with all that. And so now I walk into rooms, I walk into studios, and I be with different people. Just being around. I'm around a lot of huge artists, and they like, Santana, what's up? I'm like, me? Like, what, me? So, going to the studios, you know, niggas like, hey, I need a feature from you. I'm like, what? Like, so, you know, people are definitely coming around now because we're making it normal. And you can't deny talent. If I got a song and it's a hit, and you know what I'm saying, the world is singing it, you at home, your children are singing it, your baby mama is singing the song, you can't get away from it. So you just gotta, you know, people are learning to just respect. I won't even say people are learning to respect people, but they're learning to respect the talent.
Yeah, and I mean, I think that's the most important thing, right? Like, you are a believer, your gifts make room for you, right? And so I think that, like, again, you authentically stepping into spaces and being yourself allows, again, at the event we're at right now, letting children of all types, letting them know that they can be anything and be in any space, and it's okay. One thing that I love about you is that you are cool with everybody, and I've seen you get on the internet and you've defended yourself. Why do girls want you to pick a side so bad?
I think so. The way I know how to navigate through these things is I grew up around all girls being gay. I grew up around nothing but girls. Girls are catty. I grew up around girls. If somebody got 20-inch hair, somebody else wants 22-inch hair. If somebody got 6-inch heels, I have to get 7-inch heels. If she got a Michael Kors bag, I got to get a Chanel bag. I already know how girls is. So I just think it's just a female thing. And I'm just, I'm the type of person where I know a lot of people have stigmas of gays. And you think that gays are, you know, drama filled and we're messy and all of that. But I still resonate with being a boy. So, girl drama can't really do nothing for me because I get in the field. So when it's time to fight, I don't fight girls. I'm not. It's like it's only so much I can do for me and a girl to be able to do. I could cut you out. We could go back and forth. I could read you a little bit. You could throw your reads back. But it's like it's female drama. So if you notice, I insert myself in stuff when men come into play. When men get involved and say crazy things to my friends, I insert myself in. Yeah. When two girls is going back and forth, two girls is going back and forth.
Get somebody else to do it.
Get somebody else to do it.
I know that's right. And I love it too because, you know, I feel like there was a point, especially when the City Girls were new, Megan was new, all these girls were coming in and it was a camaraderie and it started to fall apart. It really started to fall apart. And I hate to see that because I did love the way it was going for women because it's really women's time in hip hop right now.
It's women's time. And you have every other day you waking up, it's a new female artist. Elevating, dropping hits, killing shit. And so, you know, it's now we're gonna see more because, you know, girls are like, oh shit, this girl just, this girl.
It's human nature, to be honest.
It's human nature, you know, for women, from what I've just seen, you know, growing up around, you know, girls and stuff like that. So I'm just like, I don't think it's bad. It's not as worse as it could be. Because I still see a lot of female unity. Yeah, a lot of girls still holding each other down. So I just think, you know, you gotta roll with the punches.
Yeah. Now I need to know. You've always said that when you have a kid, you're not gonna be gay no more. Is that what we still doing? Or?
Yeah, it's like, you know, you just get too old for that and all. You just get too old.
What you gonna tell the baby? I just lived a good gay life, but
I was having a ball. You know, just like your parents hiding the Freaknik videos from your we gonna have.
Gonna be in the cut.
Nah, I just feel like once I get older, I just want to be chill and just be regular, and I don't want my kids to specifically, well, my child. I don't plan on having kids plural, but ideally, I would want to have a daughter because I just want to have a son and him have to go through everything that I went through.
That's interesting.
Being gay is hard. It's very hard. It's a lot of obstacles. Just being in the LGBT community in Atlanta, we had 2 trans that died this week. Yeah. Shot in the face, like fatal deaths. Nobody cares. Nothing gets solved. Just growing up, I know so many gays that go to school and get picked on, go home and commit suicide. Nobody cares. It's a lot. Yeah. So gays, I call it superheroes. Yeah. Because you got to be real strong to be gay and be loud and proud and feminine and just black, walk out and black
and a man,
and just to walk outside and just be yourself. People mad at you for just being you. So it's like it's a lot to deal with.
Yeah. Okay, so I have an interesting question. Sorry to shift gears. Did you let Caresha trademark Caresha Please, or you get a cut?
Yeah, I let her have Caresha Please. Initially when they brought the podcast to her, they wanted me to come on as a host. And I declined it because I feel like with being gay, certain things that we say or do can be misconstrued. So Caresha asks a lot of crazy, wild stuff. She gets down to the business. Coming from a gay boy, it could be misconstrued as messy. Or that I violated someone's space. Or this is why we don't like gays, because they do too much. They're messy. Why would he ask this person that? Yeah. But coming from a girl, it's funny. It's like, oh, Caresha crazy. She say anything. She ask anything. So I was like, let's so you see, I came in. I did. Me and her did JT. I did Lotto with her. We did a couple of more interviews. Some of them got scrapped. But it's just as easier for a girl, you know, to do that. So I know a lot of people. I get that in my DMs a lot because people be thinking like, you know, that's your friend. You know, you started Caresha Please. How is she taking around with it? No, they definitely tried to involve me in it, but I just respectfully declined it. That's really like my best friend. So I don't like. I wasn't tripping out there.
Yeah, and real quick, you need to tell Caresha that she is a black woman and she's from Florida and she don't need to change her damn accent because it pissed me off.
No, let me clarify that for her because we had conversations about it. A lot of people always see like us laughing and talking and stuff. Yeah, but we really best friends, so we really talk about everything under the sun. She doesn't want to change her accent. Us from Florida, we talk fast and our accent is so heavy sometimes that you don't understand what we're saying. Right. And then I don't know if that, I wouldn't say this is a Florida thing, but I know me and Caresha have this in common. We have like a slobbery mouth. So even when I'm rapping, sometimes I have to tell my producers, like, hold on, I gotta swallow. I gotta swallow my speakers. There's a lot going on. So she just wants to learn, not change the accent. She wants to learn how to articulate.
Yeah, but my whole thing is too is, you know, as you go up in Hollywood, as you're trying to diversify like she is and like you are, you know, blackness is not always celebrated in spaces, and I just don't want her to lose that, because I said literally
she's not gonna lose the blackness, but you know, we don't want to be dumb.
Oh no,
we don't want to walk into a room and it's like, what? She can't articulate. She don't know what she's trying to say.
Yeah,
she can't get the word out. We don't want to, you know, we gonna always be black. We gonna always be us. One thing about a Florida bitch, you gonna know a Florida bitch when you see a Florida bitch. It's always gonna give that. I was just cracking up. I watched Caresha and did an interview after they just did a festival, and somebody tried to cut the interview short, but they did it like behind the scenes. She was like, I see him for extra 10 minutes. I was like, we is sucking. But no, I don't think there's nothing wrong with her wanting to articulate, and I just feel like that just comes with, you never know who you're gonna be talking to or what rooms that you want to be in, and you don't want to. You
got to do both. Yeah. You got to do both. I just don't ever want to see black spaces and black things diminish, because one thing they will try to do, especially with somebody who's so culturally important and who sets the tone real bad, period, like that's all from Caresha, right? And JT. So I don't want her to lose that. So just tell her that people love that too.
And that's that Florida lingo. So that's why I said stuff like that about us will never change. And she even went into detail. She was like, I can never lose my accent, because this is just who I am. You know, we just want to learn how to get the words out a little better.
Yeah, that's all right. Listen, we love Caresha. We love Caresha, please. We love you. We're excited for the new music. Let everybody know where they can follow you, keep up with you, and look for that new music.
Yes, you can follow me at Instagram at the number one, Saucy Santana. My Twitter is Saucy Santana. TikTok, Saucy Santana. TikTok, I'll be having fun over there.
Yes.
New music coming during the summertime, so any platform that you see me on, I'm gonna be advertising and promoting everything on there. So catch me outside too. I'm always outside in the field.
Okay, all right. Well, Lemonade Stand, thank you so much, Saucy. Grab a cup, throw it back, and sip on all of that.
Period.